What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy RZ here. Today is One Thing Tuesdays. I'm gonna put that on recirculate. That man kicking up some dust. He kicking up dust. Yeah, I smell that dust too. But yeah, it's One Thing Tuesday, so that's what we do on Tuesday. Listen to the one thing, and then we recap it. So I've been listening to the one thing, right? The main thing that they're talking about in this episode is in relationships, which is an area that I'm working in. Relationships with my wife. They're talking about the goal setting retreat, the couples goal setting retreat. That's what they're talking about. Now I'm gonna tell you something on this goal setting retreat now. When I first heard it, I was like, they said, man, you want to be a part of this community? I said, yeah, that sounds like a thing. Set you and your wife up, she can come for free, go ahead and do everything together, learn about each other. I was like, man, I'm all for that. So I paid the, couple of $100, whatever it was. I said, I need to move into this direction. I need to go ahead and take this one thing stuff seriously. So I did it, right? And so once I pumped everything in there, we didn't go. It passed us by. For some strange reason, I opened the account. I thought then they said you get access to all this other stuff. I thought that I would get access to more stuff that I had access to. And as I started looking through it, man, I was like, man, I don't see nothing. This is all the stuff that I got. I'm not a part of the community. I'm not a part of this, blah, blah, blah. So that went on for a while. Then I finally went on ahead and canceled it. But then the point of canceling it, right, I had already worked this assumption up in my mind that I'm trying to get over here. I worked this assumption up in my mind that, man, it's not what it's all cracked up to be. Now I wasted that money, blah, blah, blah. But when I got ready to try to cancel it, this is a funny thing. She said, go ahead, give me that email address. So I gave her the email address. And she said, I don't see that email address on file. Maybe it's another email address. I say, nah, that's the one, I'm pretty sure. She say, I don't see that one on file. I say, let me give you another one. Gave her another email address, and boom, that was the one that was on file. And announced to me, even though I had already built this stuff up, I was in the wrong email account. That's why I wasn't getting any text. That's why I wasn't part of the community. That's why I didn't get any additional resources, because I was logged in under the wrong account. I had several accounts. I made a dummy account to download the 411, but then when I got ready to purchase, I used a purchase account. So anyway, never went back through it. So that's what they're talking about today, and I'm still thinking about these core values that they're going over. You got a little core values card deck that you go through to find out really how your mind ticks, what you value most. But that's what this one thing is all about. It's about doing that most valued activity, the high leverage activity, the thing that you value the most in your core. Because you can be successful in other areas, but if this one thing, this one need is not met, or you don't feel satisfied in this area, then you'll still be unhappy, not know about it. And understanding what your partner's core value is, and I understand, there's a book out, Women Are for Venus, Men Are for Mars. Or Tony Robbins said you got to understand. There was another one, the 5 love languages or something like that. So you got to understand how that partner is. So now we're getting back to a point that we there again, because in this recap, this couple was having problems, same thing, getting ready to get divorced, wasn't making the money that they were supposed to be making. My man, myself, we made it through it, God bless. But when the money come back in, we said that the problems didn't disappear. They were still there. They still need to be worked on. But now they was making money after he listened to the one thing and implemented it in his business. So that's what I'm thinking, right? Me and my wife in a decent place financially, but we hadn't really set a goal together yet. Really sat down and set a goal together. One of the things is that we got too much junk. That's just basically how it is. Too many irons in the fire, too many things going on. And I'm thinking the important thing is to just take that time and don't sit down with her, because I'm saying the right stuff, right? Like right now, I'm running a little bit late for work, and I found myself getting frustrated. And I'm like, man, why am I frustrated? I say, oh, because of that time thing. When you add time to the equation, like you running out, then it creates this anxiety and this fear. This time thing creates fear. I overheard a part of me, a young lady was talking about, because she's a young lady. She said, I'm 28 years old. I don't want to hit that 30. I don't want to hit that 30. You got in her mind that 30 is bad. I guess at 30 you old. That's what a lot of women think. In your 20s is your prime of life. I guess with everybody, your 20s your prime of life is what they always talking about. It's amazing, man, how those numbers get set up like that and we get locked in. Same thing with me. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm putting a time frame on this business and stuff like that. Not to be spending that time, me and my wife getting on the same page. We getting it, we inching, but I hadn't really that 411 for the house. That's where the synergy is not there. It's not synced in. It's not locked in. So what I'm gonna do about it? What's the one thing I can do? It's such by doing it in my family life, relationship between me and my wife. Maybe I should just order the card deck. Maybe not do the whole full blown out thing. Just get the card deck and see if we can just kind of get down to the core values. Maybe that's it. I'm just saying. I can't say we're going to take a virtual goal setting retreat together. She might be interested, right? I think this last goal setting retreat, you could travel. I don't need to make assumptions. I need to just ask her, right? So let's do that. That's one thing I can do. I'm going to see how much the card deck is. Does it really matter? Does it really matter? Hey, I'm still fighting on that a little bit. I still got this thing on releasing this money, but I gotta say my affirmation. I'm fearless letting money go out. I release money under direct inspiration. I'm fearless in letting money go out, because as money go out, and money comes in under grace in a perfect way. Oh, man, shoot. Let's go ahead and run that game on. I could do that. But you see, it is some areas I'm still working in, right? But I don't want to get caught up in the point of buying tools and not using what I have, right? I think I have what I need to go to the next step. I think that. I'm pretty sure. I got the book, The One Thing. Why ain't I sure, right? Let's go ahead and do the 411 for the house. Yeah, let's do that. I know that's what I want to do, right? I've been telling y'all that for like the last couple of weeks. I know I have. I'm telling you that about the last couple of weeks. But let's do it. We're going to do it. We're going to carve out this last hour of the day I mean, the guy crushed my time block though. I gotta go in and crush my time block. That's what I gotta do. In order to carve out that last hour, the time block gotta be crushed. But I hadn't been crushing my time block. I've been wrestling. A friend of mine told me that, you find this guy that's boxing, and then used to be a wrestler, now he's boxing. So what you think gonna happen? Once he get hit in the face that first time, he gonna probably go back to wrestling, because that's what's in him. But for some reason, I got off my path. I started the month off a little slow. Now I'm back to wrestling, and I should be back to boxing, being a tactician. So I'm finna get back into this time block, find a new area, and go ahead and crush this out. Well, that's my recap on the one thing. You know what I'm gonna do. You know what I said I'm gonna do. What you gonna do? One thing that you can do, thumbs up, push that like, do it to that like button, do it to that share button. Just do it to it. Peace out.